Yo! Hey, Samuel, good morning. All right. Right off the gate, right off the bat, right off the gate. Hey, Samuel, how's it going? Good to see you. It is Thursday. Thursday morning. What is this, day 30? Yeah, day 30 of Deadcember. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild to think about. But yeah, we're on Redemption Day Eve. So tomorrow we're going to attempt another PR, deadlift PR tomorrow. I already hit a big PR last week, 30 pounds, 30-pound PR last week. Pretty happy with that so far. But I'm going to see if I can top that tomorrow. So today, relatively light day. Heck, Samuel, where are you from? I don't, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? Thailand. All right, very cool. And that's where you live right now. You're in Thailand right now. I've never been to Thailand. I've heard it's a beautiful place, and I have heard it's a good time. Very cool. Very cool. Well, welcome from the other side of the world. Yeah. I definitely appreciate the viewers from the other side. So what time is it where you're at right now? I'm assuming it's like at nighttime there. Probably, let's see. So, 8:40 p.m. nighttime. Very nice. All right. Cool. Well, welcome. Yeah. I'm out here in sunny Southern California, the United States. Good time. Are you also into fitness and whatnot? What got you into watching stuff on Twitch? Do you also like to play video games? Do they speak English pretty widely in Thailand, or are you using Twitch as like a kind of a way to work on your English? The memeing staff people love to troll here. Nice. No, but probably yes. Okay. Very cool. Well, I'm trying to think what happened between yesterday and today. Not too much, honestly. Played some League of Legends last night. I was hopping in and out of some streams, watching some folks. I still have not had a chance to play Outer Worlds yet. I'm trying to get on it. Dude, I would love to get over to Thailand at some point. I'm actually going to Australia in February for a few months. So I'll be in Australia, but Australia is still kind of far from Thailand. Even though I'll be in Darwin, which is the Northern Territory, which is, I think, about as close to it as it gets to Thailand if you're going to be in Australia. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll get over to Japan at some point and be able to fly over to Thailand and some of those other places. Because I think the Marine Corps will go and train in Thailand and like some of those other places, in like the Philippines and Thailand and whatnot. So, yeah. Well, welcome. Yeah, pretty close. All right. Probably could catch a flight, I suppose, but I don't think anyone. I don't think too many people that I work with would be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Take a flight over to Thailand. I don't know, maybe. Could happen. What is your favorite thing about Thailand? Like, what do you like to do? Talk about fitness. I plan and work out and eat a lot because I only have you only weigh like 55 kilos. Woo. Yeah, that's pretty light. What is that? Like 120 pounds? I think I know I have a converter. Hold on. Let me see. I forget how to make my converter work. I think it's like command. Let me see here. Command kg 55 maybe. Yeah, 120 pounds. So is that something you're? Is that a goal of yours? Are you trying to gain weight? You trying to get a little stronger, a little bigger, gain some weight? I am 5'9", and I weigh about 190 pounds right now. not my ideal weight. I actually would like to lose some weight right now, but yeah, you're trying to gain weight, get bigger like me. Okay, I would say. So, what kind of food do you have available to you? Because at the end of the day, like, yeah, training is important. You look great on your shirt. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hey, the trick is you gotta wear a shirt. So like, I wear mediums, right? Like, I don't know what the equivalent is in Thailand. Like, everyone does sizing a little bit differently. But I wear like a men's medium shirt. And frankly, like, I'm like kind of right in between. Like, I'm probably a little bit too big for a medium, but I'm a little bit too small for a large. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like right in between, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wear a medium because guess what? Like, it's gonna be nice and snug. I'm gonna look good. It's a win-win, you know. And if I lose some weight, which is my goal, it'll still fit me just fine. So there you go. Yeah. Thinking. But yeah, if your goal is to gain weight, my next question is like, well, what does your diet look like? What kind of food do you have available to you? I know in the United States, if you want to gain weight, hey, there's almost no excuse because there's food everywhere. I mean, you can get whatever food you want, whenever you want, wherever you want, you know? And I understand that in other countries, it's not really like that. Like, you maybe don't have a huge selection. I mean, if you're in a big city, you're probably fine. But if you're not, if you're in a more, maybe more rural area, more countryside type area, you may not have like a grocery store that has everything available all the time. I don't know. But I would say with gaining weight, it's, you know, or losing weight, really, it's about calories in, calories out, right? Like, how many calories are you eating a day? And, you know, if you don't know that, you at least need to know, like, hey, on average, how many calories am I eating per day? You know what I'm saying? So if you know that, well, all right, cool. So I'm 55 kilos. I eat X, you know, whatever, however many number of calories per day. My goal is to gain weight. So my recommendation is if you eat, let's say hypothetically, you eat 2,000 calories a day, right? And you know that give or more or less, you're going to eat 2,000 calories a day. Well, then my recommendation is, all right, try to bump that up to 2,300 calories a day and see what happens, right? Yeah, a lot of food here too, but if I took serious about weight gain, I might have to take a part-time job while studying to buy mass gainer. I got you. Are you in school right now? You're studying? Is that kind of part of your life right now? Because that could also impact your ability to gain weight as well if you're just very busy. Yeah, you're at university. Yeah, I mean, if you're a full-time student, and you know, I would definitely like getting access to food or being able to just afford food might be difficult. So like when I was in school at university, you know, I just ate whatever was available there on the campus, right? Like I didn't have a refrigerator full of groceries in my house, in my dorm room. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to gain weight, I basically would have had to like eat 2 or 3 plates of food at the dining facility, and that would have been the food that I had. That was it. You know, maybe I had some food at my room, but not a lot. But I would recommend, like, maybe not necessarily mass gainer, because essentially mass gainer is just like a formula that they have put a lot of calories into. So what I would recommend is like if you have, you know, rice and beans are actually great for adding calories into your diet. So if you want to add more rice and beans to your diet, that's great. If you have meat available to you, specifically like beef, I guess even pork is fine too. But chicken, any kind of birds are typically very lean, and same thing with fish. Like fish and birds, so your turkey, your chicken, all that kind of stuff is relatively lean and doesn't have a ton. Like it has a lot of protein, but maybe not necessarily like a lot of calories. So I would recommend eating more beef and pork because they have a little bit higher fat content, a little bit more calories in them. Yeah. And if you have dairy available to you, dairy definitely will help you gain some weight. Like if you want to, as weird as it sounds, like start drinking more milk, start eating more cheese, that kind of stuff. Like if you have dairy available to you, then yeah, that would be good to add into your meals. So like for example, like a common meal for me is like rice and beans. Yeah, Dairy Queen. Man, I love Dairy Queen. No, just dairy products. Like anything that like, if you have butter, if you have cheese, milk, etc., any of that kind of stuff, anything that comes from a dairy product would add calories. So like for example, what I'll do is I'll eat rice or beans, some sort of rice or beans or both with some sort of protein like chicken or ground beef or whatever, and then I cook that up, and then what I do is I just throw a bunch of shredded cheese on top of it. So I throw the shredded cheese on top of that, and then that's like what I use to add more calories to my meal. Yeah. So, but it all starts, in my opinion, it starts with how much are you eating a day. If you don't know how many calories a day you eat, you need to know that first. So my recommendation is download some sort of app on your phone, and just say like, hey, all right, cool. Let me start logging my food, tracking what I eat, and record that in the app that you have on your phone. And the app should tell you at the end of the day, okay, how many calories did I eat today? And it should spit out your number of, okay, I ate X number of calories. I tried to drink a lot of milk due to lactose intolerance, and my body doesn't do too well. Yeah, then if you're lactose intolerant, yeah, no dairy. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, if you're lactose intolerant, definitely, avoid that. Avoid dairy products. What I would do then, eat some sort of protein that has more calories in it. Like I said, for example, pork, beef typically have more fat in them. So I would eat those kinds of foods. Use oil when you cook. So either olive oil, avocado oil, use some sort of oils when you cook. So that way you're getting a little bit more calories in your food. I don't know how much you cook yourself, but if you cook for yourself, I definitely recommend like finding some good recipes that you like that you can cook and are relatively simple, and that's what I would do. Zero. Good morning. Yeah. Big spank. Pow. Welcome, Zero. How you doing, Zero? Always coming through. Big spank. Pow. Give you that. Pikachu. Yeah, let's go. Snowkinator. What's going on, man? How did your workout go this morning? Can we get a shout out for Snowkinator, please? Can I just call you Snow? I'm like Snowkinator. I gotta take some time. Take some time with that one. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're rolling deep. Real deep in there. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I hope you had did I see you working out this morning, Snow? I think I was like kind of looking through Twitch a little bit this morning. I woke up a little bit later than I wanted to. So I was like real quick, like open up Twitch and like kind of looked for a second, and I was like, yeah. All right, cool. Snow sounds good. Well, I'm doing something crazy today on today's stream. What are you doing, Zero? What are you doing on stream today? But hey, Hexamble, I hope that makes sense to you. So that's my recommendation. First, know how many calories you're eating per day. And then second, develop a plan to eat more calories than you're taking in on average, right? Like if you're trying to gain weight, that's about as simple as it gets, right? Like I don't know what your diet looks like or anything, but yeah. Eat until you puke. Got it. It's like, oh God. That is not what I said. It's like, hey everybody, 3 Swords told me to just eat till I puke. It's like, no, don't do that. Oh man. Freaking awesome. Snow's fine. Yeah, 100 burpees, 52 pull-ups. Okay, cool. So another like HIIT workout this morning. Very nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Consistency. I'm doing 8 to 12 hour stream. What? But the twist is there's going to be a lot of singing while playing the game. Heck yeah. All right, when are you doing that, Zero? Are you doing that like this weekend? Are you doing that today? When is that going to go down? I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued. Tell me more about this. Today. Oh, nice. Nice, man. What's your plan? Like, what are you going to play? I'm assuming you're going to play some Dead by Daylight, maybe some Warzone. What else? What are you going to play? I think that'd be cool. I'm definitely gonna pop in and at least lurk on your streams and support that for sure. Yeah, if you all don't know, Zero streams as well, and he streams a little Dead by Daylight. Sometimes he'll stream some Apex, some indie one. Yeah, we gotta see that good content. I feel that. Yeah, Indie Fit, all about it. All about it. I agree. I concur with Indie Fit. I totally agree. Yeah. No, that'll be fun, man. I have, honestly, I just can't really, like, an 8-hour stream is not in the cards for me. Like, unless my family just goes on a trip and leaves me here by myself, there's no way I'm doing an 8-hour stream. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, the U.S. measurements make things confusing. Miles, Fahrenheit, pounds. Yeah, it's super confusing. Honestly, Hexamble, I will go on a, every once in a while, I'll go on a rant about how it makes zero sense the way the U.S. measures things. And so check this out, man. Literally, if the United States were to change our measurement system to metric, not only we would make products for the entire world cheaper. Because literally, if you want to sell something in the United States, you have to manufacture your products with, essentially with the imperial system. So you have to use inches, yards, feet, miles, you have to use pounds, etc., all that. So you have to manufacture in the United States imperial system. So because of that, there are a lot of companies that will manufacture things in metric, and they will also manufacture in imperial as well. So if the whole world was on the metric system, the cost of manufacturing would go down for the entire globe, for the whole world. So literally, the United States single-handedly is making everything more expensive for the whole world. But because we are so rich and wealthy, if you want to have an international business, you have to sell in the United States. If you want to trade, you have to get the United States involved, because the language of trade is what? It's English, right? And it's English for a reason. It's English because the United States made it that way back in the 1950s. Yeah, it's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. I think it's dumb, honestly, at this point. There's no reason we should, the metric system just makes more sense. It just does. It's, okay, how many meters in a kilometer? 1,000. How many, you know what I'm saying? How many centimeters in a meter? 100, whatever, 100, 1,000, however many it is, right? It's all nice round numbers. Hey, 0 degrees Celsius is freezing. 100 degrees Celsius is boiling. It's not that complicated. It's really easy to understand. I don't even know what the temperature, I think it's 300 and something degrees Fahrenheit for boiling. I don't even know what it is off the top of my head. But Celsius and meters, they make it easy, right? I'm just saying, I hate to be that guy going on a nerd rant about the metric system, but it would make everyone's life better. And that's what's so aggravating about it, is we should just change to the metric system, because yes, it will be expensive up front, but in the end of the day, it's going to make everyone's life better. It's going to make products cheaper. It's just not, it's a good idea. Yeah, I'm 100% right. That's why I get so aggravated about it. It makes too much sense. It just makes so much sense. I don't understand why we're still on the imperial system. Taro Hime, good morning. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah, Indie Fit. You have been summoned, Indie Fit. Yeah, we were just talking about Zero. He's going to do an 8-hour stream. And, yeah. Stubborn old men. Ha! Ha! Yeah, because we're America. America. We do things different here. We're special. Which is true. But that being said, it makes no sense. Like, it's the right thing to do. I hate when I honestly am not a huge fan of attaching morality to, like, anything like that, because I don't think that metric versus, imperial is inherently good or bad, but it just makes a lot, anyone with any amount of common sense can understand that the metric system just makes more sense. It's better for the whole country. Like, we should just do it. But yes, absolutely. Stubborn old men. And also, money. It will cost, it would have to be government funded to help a lot of these, a lot of manufacturers make the switch from metric or from imperial to metric, and that's part of the problem. Yeah. Why are we still doing daylight savings time, man? You're gonna get me started on that because we do what we want. Rawr. Except that Arizona, Zero can tell you in Arizona is not a thing. Yeah, he just said it in the chat. There you go. Metric system is far superior. Absolutely. It's not even a conversation. There's no question. The metric system is just better. It's easier to learn. Kids can figure it out like easily. It's easy to remember. Like, oh my goodness, you guys got me going this one. No, it was Hexamble. Hexamble got me going. He was like, I don't understand the imperial system. I don't understand Fahrenheit. I'm like, nobody understands it. It doesn't make sense. That's why you don't understand it. Like, that's why. Oh man. Anyway, wasn't a thing for Indiana either before. What? I did not know that. Wow. Good to know. Yeah, it makes literally no sense. It makes no sense. Honest truth, Z, is that it would confuse the hell out of the country. Yeah. To change, you mean? I would say that month, day, year is much more understandable than day, month, year. Dude, so I do day, month, year because that's what we do in the military, honestly. So I'll say like 27 December 2021, let's say, or 30 December 2021. That's how I will say dates. So I don't know why. It makes sense to me. I just do day, month, year. I don't know. Yeah, but anyway. The Marine Corps messed me up, all right? It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm just doing the best here. I'm doing the best I can. Oh, man. Hime, were you cooking some badass chicken salad on your stream the other day? Yeah, if you did it that way, you wouldn't need commas. That is true. That is true. Very true. I don't know. It just makes sense to do. Yeah, that chicken salad looked bomb. Did you put that in some bell peppers there? I'm eating it right now. Yes, chicken salad for brekkie. Yeah, don't mind me. Look, I don't subscribe to the idea that you have to have specific things at specific times of day. I'm like, look, if I'm hungry and it's gonna give me fuel. It's going to add fuel to the fire. I'm going to eat it. I don't care what time of day it is. Like, if I want to eat steak for breakfast, I will, okay? Yeah, I'm an adult. I can do what I want. Yeah, I can eat. If I want to have, like, freaking brownies and ice cream for breakfast, I will, okay? Like, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Define your sector, then your area, and finally, what year. Okay. I can see that logic, Indie Fit. I understand that. This just in. Z eats cold pizza. Dude, does anyone, like, cold pizza is breakfast, bro. That's pizza from the night before, all right? Yeah, I'm absolutely eating that cold pizza for breakfast. That's an easy snack. You ever seen that meme? This like, yeah, I got my meal prep done, and it's just like slices of cold pizza in the Tupperware with like a Modelo. I'm like, oh hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, cold pizza, hangover food. Oh, yeah, Hey, whatever it takes to ease the pain. I'm just saying. You have to eat it before it gets too stale. Yeah. Yeah. Cold pizza that's been sitting in the fridge too long. Ugh, yikes! It's like so hard and just not pleasant whatsoever. That's the worst. Although, so yeah, like cardboard, straight up. So. Hime, I don't know if you've ever been out here to the West Coast, especially this Orange County, San Diego area, but I did not realize like how huge pizza is out here. Like there are almost more pizza pizza spots than like taco spots. I'm dead serious. Yeah, this just in. 3 Swords Fitness eats cold pizza for breakfast. Gotta put it in the papers. Get all the details. Yeah, this is breaking news. Yeah, it's really strange. So, like, specifically, there's this place called Pizza Port. So, Pizza Port is, I don't think it was Orange County, though. Yeah, Orange County, I think I've mentioned this before on stream, and I'm not hating, but I would choose Orange County over San Diego County, like, I would say like 8 times out of 10. Not every single time, but the majority of the time, if I had to choose between Orange County and San Diego County, I'm choosing Orange County. Like, it's really nice up here. The beaches are also pretty dope. Just in general, very nice area. But the pizza places, there are a ton of pizza spots, and the pizza's actually pretty good. So Pizza Port, for example, they're really well known, obviously, for their pizza, but they also have like a brewery on site, and you can buy like Pizza Port beer in all of like the local like liquor stores and stuff, or like honestly, I could walk into the grocery store and they'll have Pizza Port beer in the grocery store, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Not gonna lie. My one complaint about Pizza Port pizza is, yeah, I don't think of California as a pizza place either, but there is like really bomb ass pizza all the time. Yeah, pizza on the East Coast is an institution, obviously. But yeah. But my one complaint about the pizza from Pizza Port is that it's almost too rich. You know what I'm saying? Like the toppings, the cheese, everything. Like, I'll eat, like, if you have, like, for me, if I have more than 2 or 3 slices, like, my stomach will get a little bit upset because of how rich the pizza is. It's just the flavor and the quality and the ingredients they use and all that stuff is just, like, too much for my stomach to handle. So I can have, like, a slice or 2, but then after that, it's like, my body is like, no, that doesn't make me feel good. So that's my one complaint. Now, that being said, oh, you know what? I just got reminded. I gotta hit up the Mexican side of my family for some tamales, because I didn't get tamales for Christmas this year, which made me a little bit sad. Normally my mom would make tamales, but yeah. Oh no! That's why we need pineapple on pizza. No, Hexamble, no. Oh, Monsters Army, did you get tamales for Christmas? Man. Yeah, I gotta hit up the Mexican. I got the Mexican side of my family lives up in LA, and I hit them up, but I did not ask them for tamales. I need to hit up my cousin and be like, hey, prima, ¿dónde estás los tamales? Like, where are the tamales? Yo quiero tamales. Yeah, of course. Man, it's not Christmas without tamales, in my opinion. You got 24 of them. Dang. Yo, you got the hookup. Tamales, you can also freeze them. Just saying. So, man, I remember Christmas time growing up. It was like, my mom would make so many tamales that it would be like tamales for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So guess what? Breakfast tamales? Heck yeah. Gonna warm up 2 tamales, fry some eggs, throw the eggs on there, and then, throw a little cheese, sour cream, some salsa. Ooh wee. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And then lunch, whatever. Throw some refried beans on top of the tamales with some, some salsa. Whew. Yeah. I vacuum sealed 3 sets of 4 and ate 4. Heck yeah. I think you forget to edit Stream Maker, but never mind. It's still Deadcember. Yeah, I think I did. I do that sometimes. Did I forget to say it's day 30? Is it still saying like day 29? Hold on a sec. Yeah. Oh yeah, I did forget to edit that. Thank you. Good call, Hexamble. Yeah, it's day 29. We're on PR Party Eve. Or Redemption Eve. Thank you. Yeah, we're still pulling. Day 30. Beautiful thing. Thank you for that, Hexamble. I appreciate you. But yes, we're still on Deadcember. We're still pulling. I already hit a monster 30-pound PR on my deadlift as of this past Friday. And I'm going to try it again tomorrow. and I'm hoping to pull over 400 pounds. So I pulled 400 last Friday. I'm going to try again for a second attempt at a PR tomorrow. And yeah, we're shooting for over 400. So as you can see today, relatively light workout, no big deal. I do an egg scramble with chorizo, jalapenos, and onions. Ooh, throw that on top of the tamales with some crema and salsa and cheese. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. Oh, man. Yo, I need that in my life right now. Damn. Yeah, it's like not even, 6 a.m. here. I could totally crush that right now. Eagle Scout, good morning. Hey, good to see you. How you doing, man? What you got for me, Eagle Scout? You working out this morning? Yeah, it's 9 a.m. All right, yeah, so you're East Coast then. All right. That's right, because you're out in Georgia, right? If I remember correctly. You're out, you and Snow are East Coast guys, I think. Coastal Georgia at that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. So you're like, yeah, he's down in Florida. Yeah, dude, I would go to Georgia in a heartbeat. Georgia or Florida, even South Carolina. Honestly, anything from like North Carolina on down. I would go to any of those places. I would live there. Not just like go to visit. I mean, I would buy a house and live there. That's, I like those areas. Quiet, good proximity to the beach, not too cold in the wintertime, You just, and I don't mind the heat, I like the heat, I like the hot weather. Good, be working out, but just now woke up. All right, cool. Yeah, well, Eagle, weren't you trying to wake up a little bit earlier? And you're like, I woke up early to go work out, and I was dizzy in the gym. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's because you need more sleep. You need to get that good sleep. I mean, our friend Fanatic, he likes to get his like 10 hours of sleep. I don't know how he does it, man. Because like I can't sleep more than 8 hours. It just won't happen for me. Yeah, South Georgia and Florida. Not too cool in winter, but South Carolina and North Carolina snows. Yeah, South Carolina and North Carolina, it'll snow like more inland. When I lived in North Carolina, we got snow out on the coast, but it was pretty rare. I think it was like one time it happened when I was living out there. I lived out there for like 3 years while I was stationed there. Ooh, my back is wrecked if I sleep too long. That's no bueno. Is it just like your mattress? Like, what is that? Or is it just like you have a banged up back and that's just what happens? Even though you are Sigma male, but so many staff, I admire you so much. Thanks. Appreciate that, Hex. Appreciate you. So yeah, second time I woke up a bit late compared to what it was. Yeah, I got you. The water is warmer, keeps it get pushed out. Yeah. Yeah, warm. Honestly, and people from California, I hate to hear this, but I prefer the East Coast beaches, and the water is exactly why. Like, I like to get in the water. I like to get in the ocean, and frankly, 90% of the year out here in California, the water is way too cold. Like, if it's 60 degrees in the water, it's cold, okay? And it doesn't get that hot outside here in California where it justifies me getting in the water. Yeah, if it's 100 degrees at the beach, which is very, very rare here in California, in fact, it's pretty rare for it to get up into the 90s where I'm at, then, okay, great. Like, I'll get in that cold water. However, it's not really that hot out here. And then the water only gets, like, warm enough to swim in it without a wetsuit, like, maybe for a month out of the year. Maybe. And that normally happens, like, in August. So in August, it'll be warm enough for me to jump in the ocean without a wetsuit. But outside of that, nope. I am definitely wearing a wetsuit if I'm going swimming in the ocean. And in fact, like if I go to the beach here, like I am not getting in that water unless I have a wetsuit on most of the time. But out on the East Coast, that's not a problem. Water's nice and warm. It's like being in a bath. It's kind of nice. Especially later on in the summer. Up north, it's not quite as warm, obviously, but yeah. You always thought it was the opposite as far as water temps? No. It is cold. Out here on the West Coast, that water is frosty. It is not warm. And then, like I said, everyone always talks crap about East Coast beaches. Yeah, honestly, East Coast beaches are pretty awesome. And it's hard to explain to people here because here on the West Coast, like everyone wants to, like everyone lives relatively close to the beach, so they're just living here all the time. So they don't really realize that out on the East Coast, people don't really live at the beach. Like, you go to the beach for vacation, but if it's not the summer season, very, very few people live at the beach year round. So I think that maybe is part of it, that like going to the beach in the summer on the East Coast is it's more of a fun time because everyone's vacationing out there. Just because we had black water. Yeah, that's true. The water isn't as clear on the East Coast as it is out here. But honestly, like, you know, where I'm at, the water's not that clear. It's pretty nice, but it's not super, super clear. But yeah, on the East Coast, but it depends on where you're at on the East Coast too. Yeah. Do they have jellyfish on the West Coast? I think they do. I've never seen them down here. I haven't seen them, so I'm pretty sure they have them on some portions of the West Coast, but yeah, Gulf is the mix of of the warmer water and clear. Yeah, oh yeah, I went to Destin in Florida. Woo, that water is crystal clear, very warm, just a beautiful, beautiful place. Yeah, indeed. He's back. Had to get some coffee. Oh yeah, gotta have that morning coffee. That's about 5 hours from here. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, my parents live in Montgomery, Alabama right now, so they're about 3-4 hours from Destin. So not too bad. Not too bad. But you're like Destin, Pensacola, all those areas, very, very nice. Yeah, honestly, like I said, I prefer the East Coast beaches. Like, I lived in North Carolina, and I would take those North Carolina beaches in the summertime. I would take those over California beaches like 9 times out of 10. That's just me. Yeah, tourist traps. Yeah, it's all like Destin. It's all like resorts and stuff. It's a little bit unusual because essentially it's all resort hotels. So it can be expensive to stay down there for sure. But it's very touristy. Very touristy. That's for sure. But it is beautiful. All right, I've been running my mouth for about 40 minutes here. I should probably work out at some point. It is a shorter workout today, so I'm not as stressed out about like trying to get it done. But yeah, now Destin's great. Even like I've been down to South Carolina, some of the beaches down there. Honestly, even the beaches where I'm from, like Delaware, Maryland, New Jersey, those beaches are great. Oh yeah, especially on the boardwalk. Yeah. What site do you want me to play? What side do you want me to play as for Dead by Daylight? Killer or Survivors? Oh, dude. I feel like everyone wants to be the killer in Dead by Daylight, but it's really hard. I feel like being the survivor is a little bit more fun because you're going to have a little bit more success there. Well, now I'm going to go make lunch since we are talking about them. Yes, I love Dead by Daylight. You love the clown? Nice. Yeah, Dead by Daylight. A lot of folks in my chat play Dead by Daylight for sure, for sure. I feel like it's such a common, like, very popular game. It's like the new like party game, easy 4-stack. Yeah. With the clown, you mean? Yeah. I've only played Dead by Daylight a couple times. It is fun though. It's not that hard to pick up. I think that's like the beauty of it. Don't worry, I got me the Demogorgon. That sounds fun. They have a pretty good variety of killers too, actually. I saw that they've added some very interesting ones recently. My buddy Sav, who pops in here pretty frequently, Sav and his crew, all his folks, they like to play Dead by Daylight. And that's who I actually played with the one time that I played online with them. That was a good time. But yeah. Alright. I do have to do some working out. All is a doctor that goes zappy, zap, zap on the survivor. Yeah, Survivor. Yeah, I like that. All right, we got some deadlifts, relatively light, low reps. Focusing on speed today. Hey, Zero, can we get a shout out for Terrible Hime if we haven't yet? And Indie Fit as well. Yeah. Thanks for that alert, Hime. Appreciate you. Need to focus on work. I feel that. I feel that. Enjoy. I'll see you later. Yeah. The queen. Seriously though, Terrible Hime is one of my favorite streamers. Just in general. I follow a lot of different streamers, and I'm also really into video games and all the nerdy things. So I get to see a variety of different folks who are very good entertainers, very fun to watch. And Terrible Hime is hands down one of my favorites. Super entertaining. Always has very nice things to say. And it's super funny to see like the dynamic between her and Joey. it's quite the almost like a comedy show sometimes. It's really funny, really funny stuff. Really fun to watch, and they're just all around good folks. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite streamers. Really a lot of my favorite streamers pop in here all the time. You get Fnatic. You get Indie Fit, you get Zero, all these guys and gals popping in. So it makes it a lot more fun. I was talking to Barcodius about this on his stream yesterday, actually, and it's just like, I'm not really here for a lot of the views and whatnot. Because honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I would still be in my garage working out anyway. So, views are fun, and the metrics can be fun to like look at and whatnot. But I'm not really in it for that. I think it's just fun to have folks that are interested in what I'm doing, and I'm interested in what they're doing. And it just makes the workout a little bit more fun to talk to people. Like, honestly, I just spent, I spent about 35 minutes just talking before even starting the workout. And that makes it a little bit more fun for me. I don't know. See, we got 225 next. Daddy Rocket, Ali Smalls, Daddy Daya, Sensei Akroshi, Ari, King Mobius. Yeah, Mobius is asleep in the mornings most of the time, but yeah, I pop into his streams and he'll pop into my video gaming streams later at night. But yeah, all those folks are such like good people, just in general. Super fun to hang out with. So Zero, I know I was talking about doing something with Rocket New Year's Eve on Friday tomorrow. However, I got tickets to the Rose Bowl. So I'm going to the Rose Bowl. I'm going to go watch Ohio State play Utah. It's a football game, American football, college football game. And so yeah, I don't think that's going to happen because I got to hit the road relatively early to get up into LA to get to the Rose Bowl on Saturday. So probably I'm just going to chill at the house Friday. Tomorrow. I can't believe tomorrow's Friday. It's so weird. It feels so strange. But yeah, this will actually be the second time that I'm attending the Rose Bowl. So I attended the Rose Bowl 2 years ago in right at the beginning of 2020, before the COVID-19 stuff. And yeah, I got tickets because Wisconsin was playing Oregon, and I was born in Madison, Wisconsin, so I'm a big Badgers fan. So that was really cool because that was the first time I'd ever been able to see the Wisconsin Badgers football team play in person, and that was awesome. So I went out to the Rose Bowl and got to watch them play Oregon. They blew it against Oregon, which is neither here nor there. It was still fun. It was a good experience, and not that many people can say that they actually attended a Rose Bowl football game. It's a very prestigious football game. It's very well known, very popular game. I got a date with IndieFit for New Year's. Heck yeah. Yeah, nothing better than that. Dude, IndieFit is such a good dude. Love that guy. He always he puts up with me when I'm not playing well in League of Legends. I am taken, sir. I am married with the children's and everything. All the things. Oh man, good times. All right, 225. Hit 260 next. That's 235, 245. 60. Nice. Oh my God. Yeah. Purely platonic love. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. Well, I promise. The Mobius emotes are they're pretty good. those emotes are pretty good. Pretty solid. Yeah, this will make it better. Oh my God. I love it. I feel are New Year's, going out for New Year's, is that still a thing? I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just because of the people I associate with are all older, have kids, families, etc. I feel like not as many people are making a big deal. Yeah, it is if you're not married with kids. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you make a bigger deal out of it than and again, maybe it's just my peer group right now that the folks that I associate with are not big into New Year's Eve celebrations and whatnot. I don't know. It's not that there's anything wrong with it. I don't know. But New Year's Eve definitely feels like more of a go out and go to the bar, go to somewhere and celebrate out in public, I don't think it's probably not as common to do like a house party for New Year's Eve. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like perhaps house parties are more common now because of COVID. But I feel like over the past few years, going out for New Year's Eve is the preferred method of celebration, right? Go celebrate with out in public the new year. I don't know. Because I guess with the kids and whatnot, a house party would make the most sense as far as a New Year's celebration was concerned. And if you're doing a house party, inviting over your friends, it's probably better to celebrate New Year's with your friends than it is with a bunch of strangers. I don't know. That's just my thought process on it. But yeah, got a little fuzzy hanging off my shirt. Don't worry about that, little guy. Alright. That's it for deadlifts. Alright, we got some benching, some tricep extensions, some overhead press, and some pull-ups. Sweet. Actually, let's see here. 190 is the heaviest I'm gonna go, so this guy can go away. I'm all about the pure platonic love only. If you got something else in mind, I won't underestimate you for your skills of having a good time. I love the platonic thing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, love, if you think about it. Because in a lot of other languages, there are a lot of words for love, right? Like, for example, in the Greek, ancient Greek, it's probably still the same today, like, phileo is like a brotherly love. Like, Philadelphia, that's where that comes from. The city of brotherly love is because it's phileo, love. And then, they have, like I said, what is it? There's like a bunch of different words for love. Agape, yeah, agape is like an unconditional love. Right, like, the agape love is a totally different thing, and then so they have like different words that we just have the one word, and then we have to quantify it. Like, what are we talking about? Are we talking about brotherly love? Are we talking about unconditional love? Or are we talking about love like between two individuals, like romantic love? Like, what are we talking about? And there's brobius too. Yeah, bro love. Course. In Inuit, there are over 35 words for snow. Yeah, as there should be, because there's a lot of different kinds of snow, right? Like, and we are terrible at describing things. Mania, okay, that's another. Is that that's another word for love? I don't think I've heard that one. But yeah, we're terrible at describing things. Like, okay, I'm supposed to use one word for this, and then use a bunch of adjectives to describe the word that I'm talking about. It's like, well, maybe I just need a better word to talk about what I'm talking about, right? Because when I say love can mean any number of different things, right? If you're best friends with Mobius, then you are his brobius. Heck yeah. The history of English is understandable as it was lazily put together. Yeah, and it wasn't English like some sort of like, it was a bunch of like barbarian tribes, like in the north that like formed English, and like isn't it like English is some sort of like Germanic language that came over from like barbarian tribes or something like that? I can't remember. I don't know. American English was created out of rebellion to to Britain rule. Yeah. Good times. I don't know. The English language is often inadequate in many ways, so it's unfortunate, but it's what I got, man. It's all I got. I got a little bit of Spanish, which I'm not very good with, and then English mostly. That's kind of my go-to. They took British English and changed it, adding in parts from French, Spanish, Latin, and German. So color became color, blue became blue, so on. Yeah, and I think it's why you can read a read book, and it's been read. Yeah. I totally get that. But a lot of languages take things from there's really only a few like major root languages, right? So you have like the Latin, you have Aramaic, you have like really ancient Greek, and from those three languages, the vast majority of our vocabulary across the world Cantonese, the vast majority of our language from across the world comes from like kind of those four primary languages. You got your Cantonese, you got your Aramaic, you got your Latin, your ancient Greek, that kind of stuff. Yeah. And yet you instinctively know how to pronounce that. Yeah, but again, if you're not an English speaker, it becomes very complicated, right? How can you keep hyper all day? Is that a result of your military training? Yeah, my energy comes from coffee. That's a good question, though. I feel like there are definitely times when I'm not switched on, right? However, I do have like I can quote unquote flip the switch, right? So in my mind, like if I'm gonna go do something and I've like made it a decision in my mind, hey, I'm going to do this, then in my head, something clicks where I am instantly locked in to whatever it is that thing is that I'm supposed to be doing, and I commit my time, my energy, and my attention, my focus onto that thing. I don't know if maybe that's a skill I learned in the military. I don't know. It could just be that was the way I was raised. I'm not sure. I'm a morning person. And I think that's just because, like, in the military, we have to get up early. Like, most people in the Marine Corps are getting up early. Like, you know, most of us start working at 8 a.m. Like, no later, like, by 8 a.m., like, people are in the office and they're working. You know what I mean? Which I think for most people, that's kind of early. I don't know. Maybe that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, and I actually don't drink that much coffee. Once I finish drinking this, I'm kind of done for the day. I try not to drink too much caffeine throughout the day because you get kind of diminishing returns on caffeine. Caffeine is technically, is a performance enhancing drug, right? Like, it will help you increase blood flow throughout your body, which will help your brain function and all sorts of other cool things. So caffeine is generally good for you and will help you perform. However, you can't just keep drinking caffeine and get great results all the time. There's a point where you hit that drop off and you're not getting the results you want. But yeah, I think I don't know. I think that consciously, when I make a decision to do something happens inside my mind where I devote my attention, my focus onto that thing, and I aggressively try to do the best job that I can, whatever that thing is that I decide to do. So am I always this high energy? No, but if I've made a decision that that's what I'm going to do, then yes, right? Like, if you can't be high energy all the time. You have to time it. You can't just go 100% all day, every single day. At least that's my personal opinion. For me personally, I feel like there have to be times where I have some downtime, I'm relaxing, I'm calm, cool and collected, and I'm not, really like high energy, like getting after it. You know what I mean? You have to balance it out. At least for me personally, I have to have balance in my life. Otherwise, there's going to be a time where my body is just going to tell me, hey, you need to chill out. Quab, good morning. Welcome. Good to see you, man. All right. Gotta hit this. Morning workout done. Yes. What did I miss, boys? We were just talking about how to stay energetic throughout the day and devote your time and energy and attention to whatever you're doing. Good times. Yeah. Morning workout done. Nice. Yeah. This is a kind of a light workout for me today, Quav, because I am supposed to attempt another PR tomorrow. So pretty light day today. Very light reps. Very, the volume is very low today. Emphasis on speed and preparing myself mentally and physically to attempt another PR tomorrow. Yeah, light run. Nice. Good times. Yeah, so I got one more rep on the bench, just 190 pounds on bench, and then I got a superset, a couple rounds of tricep extensions, overhead press, and pull-ups, and then that's it. That's it for the day. So short workout. Still doing really well on time, even though I talked for about 40 minutes right at the very beginning of the stream. I still have not watched first episode of Book of Boba Fett. The wife and I are going to watch it today. I think probably whenever I get home from work, we'll sit down and watch it. I think we were going to try and watch it last night, but my youngest son is still not feeling well. He got a little sickness, little flu-like symptoms and stuff, so he's not feeling 100%. So we were kind of busy taking care of him. And then, long story short, wound up not happening last night. Not a huge deal. We'll watch it today. Getting ready for that marathon this weekend. Oh, dude, I didn't. Oh, that's right. You did tell me about the marathon that you're doing. All right, yeah. No, that'll be good, man. Just testing my limits. Yeah, no, that'd be good. That'd be a fun time. I have never ran a marathon. I would like to at some point. It's just, with my foot injury and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Like, probably not in the cards for me right this second. I've ran a couple of half marathons that were fun. I've never done a marathon. I feel like half marathon is, like, just long enough, I'm good with, like, the half marathon distance. I'm like, yeah, I could do that. That's relatively simple, relatively easy. I feel like I could probably gut through a half marathon like any day of the week, right? But a marathon, that's a different thing. Like, you have to train for a marathon. I feel like the same way about like a triathlon. Like, don't just think you're gonna go do a triathlon just cause. Yeah, I've only done a lot of 5Ks and 10Ks. Yeah. Hey, I mean, you got your the girlfriend. She's a runner, so. You gotta lean on her for some advice and for a little bit of assistance. Is she gonna be like your Sherpa? Is she gonna help you out and be there for your marathon? I would love to do a triathlon, dude. I highly recommend a sprint triathlon. Like, I think a sprint triathlon or even like an Olympic distance triathlon is super fun. The shorter ones are great. I like those. I only attempted the one Ironman and I didn't do the run because of my foot injury. Yeah, she's pacing me this weekend. Nice. Okay, cool. So she's going to be on the course with you. That's great. Yeah, that'll be a fun time. Did I already do this? No, I don't think I did. Wait, what am I doing again? All right, that's right. That's right. We'll get the 20s out. Then do the dip belt. Throw the 35 pounder on there. Her dad is following along in the truck in case crap happens. Oh, so you're literally just going, like, it's not a race. Like, you're just going and running a marathon this weekend just cause, like, on your own. Well, not on your own, but like with the wife and your father or her dad. Excuse me. I was gonna say your father-in-law, and then I was like, wait a second, you're not married yet, so. With her dad. Okay, all right. Wow. Dang, dude. Nice. Like no medal or no nothing. Just doing it just to say you did it. Wow. That's cool, man. I like that a lot. And it's funny you say that because when the pandemic first started, I was training for the Oceanside half Ironman, and when it got canceled, like I found out like maybe a month before, and I was like right in the in the smack in the middle of my training, right, like getting towards the end of my training cycle for the Ironman. And they gave like a virtual option. That was back when like all the virtual racing was like really big or whatever. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do it. Oh, dude, it was brutal because I was out there riding, 58 miles riding by myself, and it rained and the weather was terrible. And then of course you have to finish with a half marathon. So yeah, I did the half Ironman virtual just by myself just to see how I did or whatever. And yeah, that was rough. It was rough. I'm not gonna lie to you, but yeah, definitely prepare your body for that. I got to see what I need to improve on so I can work on it before the race day. Yeah, I got you. Woo! Yeah, good times. That'll be fun. Yeah, next thing you know, you're gonna be running like ultra marathons and stuff. Those things are pretty wild too. All right, let's see. I got tricep extensions, dumbbell overhead press, which I'll use the kettlebells, and then pull-ups. 8, 8, 3. You want to run an ultra? Dang. That's some real stuff right there. Which one would you do? I mean, there's some really good ultras. Like the thing that I like about ultra running, personally, I don't think I would ever do one, but the thing that I like about ultra runs is that a lot of them are off-road. So a lot of them are like trail runs. At least the ones I've seen. So I think that would be really cool. Just get out into a good trail somewhere, run 30 to 50 miles or whatever it is. I've been testing out running gels for like a month, and I finally found one that I like. Yeah, the gels and whatnot can be they can be hit or miss. But that's what and I never realized it until I started doing much longer like endurance events, but you have to eat during the event. And I'm not a big fan of having anything in my stomach when I'm working out. I just don't like the way it feels. So that's a big change. If you're doing some sort of endurance event, you have to, like, especially longer ones, you have to eat. Like, I would not consider, like, a 5K or a 10K is not really like a long endurance event. Yeah, the Leadville 100, that looks insane. That 100 miles or even like 100 kilometers is pretty wild if you ask me. But yeah, 100 miles, that's no joke. That's a long way to go. Nick Barr did it, and the view looks amazing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I said, ultra marathons and ultras are pretty cool because typically you're not running through a city or whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that, but running on the pavement gets pretty old pretty quickly, in my opinion. Woo. yeah, pavement running, track running, boring AF. Also on a treadmill. But I'd rather run on the pavement than do a track or a treadmill run. Yeah, but you know what, man? With the track, like I did track in high school. And the thing that people mess up with the track is you can't just go to the track and start running laps. Like, no. That's not what the track is for. The track is for repeats. Repeats, bro. So the thing that I like about running on the track is if I have an actual workout that's like, hey, you know, it prescribes distance, pacing, rest time, etc. I'm cool with that because, you know, then I can start working on something. I hate like just running miles just to run the miles. Or like if I'm doing like a zone 2 workout where I'm trying to keep my heart rate really low and I'm just like jogging the whole time, that's terrible. I hate that kind of workout. But on the track, when you can go fast and you're doing it with a purpose, like, all right, cool, I'm going to do, you know, 600 meters in whatever, 2 minutes and 40 seconds or whatever, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. And then I'm going to rest for X amount of time, and then I'm going to hit either another repeat or do a 400 meter, 200 meter, whatever it is. Like, if there's a prescribed workout that makes sense, that is challenging, I like that. You know, so the track is very, very useful for those kind of workouts. But yeah, if you're just going to the track and just running laps, oh heck no, that's terrible. Heck no, I would never do like, that's not a good day. Like, no thank you. I think I'll just go run on a trail if I just want to go and run, you know. And then same thing, if you're just pounding the pavement just for miles, like if you're doing that by yourself, like, ooh, good luck. I would do it with a group. Like if I'm going to go run with a couple people and, hey, look, we're just going to run like 30 minutes out and back, then great, you know, whatever. And then you can kind of run at a decent pace, chit chat a little bit on the run and whatnot, and just kind of take it easy. I'm cool with that. You know, I'll do that all day. But yeah, you know, just going for a run, just to go for a run, like, nah, that ain't me. That ain't me. Yeah, well, that's it. That is the conclusion of the workout. I finished it. pretty short, sweet, to the point. I think in total it took me about 30, 40 minutes to get this workout knocked out. I'm done already. So I think we're gonna try and find somebody to raid here. I'm gonna see who's out there. Let me pull up the old Twitch app here. See who we got. Yeah, I can't believe it's Thursday already, though. It's been kind of a weird week. I've been running by myself, and every once in a while I'll schedule a day for my CrossFit buddies. Yeah, that's preferred method, right? All right, let's see here. Oh, Daya's still on. Interesting. Let's go raid Fnatic. Let's go say hi to him. You know what? We got Ari's on. Yeah, let's go raid Ari. Let's go raid Ari this morning. Oh, he's got some awesome little like red shorts on right now. Yeah, let's do this. We're gonna raid Akroshi, aka Ari. Yeah, Hexamble. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming through. Thanks for hanging out. Stick around for this raid. Say hello to my homie Ari. Ari, very attractive, very good looking dude, very muscular, more of a bodybuilder type than I am. So yeah, he's a good dude. He's working out. He's doing his thing. So we're gonna go raid him. Raid Akroshi. Oh, yeah. I will be back again tomorrow morning. We're going to attempt a PR on the deadlift. Yeah, don't forget to take the kids to the Funko store. That's probably going to be tomorrow because I have tomorrow off. So I think I'm going to take them tomorrow. As long as everyone's feeling good. If my little dude's still sick, we might try and do the Funko store on Sunday. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, we're gonna go raid Ari. We're gonna go say what's up. See how he's doing. Let's do this.
Three swords. What's up, dude? Welcome in, guys. Guys, it's been a leg day. Thursdays, thighs out. Thighs out Thursdays. So, welcome in, guys. We got leg day on. So fun. So fun. Wow, what's up? Guys, my name's Ari. I'm at Roshi. Call me Acro. We do at-home workouts using mostly minimal equipment, bands, a little bench here, some power blocks. That's it. Welcome in. Doing legs. Good times. Thighs out Thursday? Yeah. It is a good time. Me and that Diamond, we decided today is Thursday, special leg day. Thighs out, guys out, something. Thighs out. Thighs for the guys. You pick.